Hey there, Jamie Smith, cfprotools.com. I just wanted to share with you real quick today a demonstration of how to configure and install and use the CF URL keyword replace script that you can grab inside of the CF Pro Tools members area. It's in the free scripts section, and I'm actually inside of the members area now. If we go to the CF URL keyword replacer script into that tab, then what we want to do is just go ahead and grab the script. I want to go ahead and grab all of the script. And so I'm going to do select all and copy, and then I'm going to take that into my code editor, which I already have here. I'm just going to paste that in. And so what we have here, let me run through real quickly. The purpose of this script is so that you can actually take a parameter that's on the URL, something like question mark name equals Jamie, and use and insert that Jamie portion of that parameter into your content of your page. Or it could be your email address. When somebody submits an opt-in form, the thank you page will actually have the email address on the URL. It'll be question mark email equals and their email address. So you can actually grab that email address and insert it into the content of the page. If the name is there, you can insert the name. You can insert and grab any URL parameter that's going to be on the page, on the URL, and insert it into the content of your page. Could be things like affiliate ID. Could be things if somebody's driving traffic into your page and using specific search terms, you could include those into your URL. If you wanted to dynamically insert contextual data like locations or keywords, you could do that by passing them in on the URL and then using this script to actually insert the values into the content of your page. So I'll show you an example of what I mean here in a second, and it'll make a lot more sense, but let's go ahead and get the script configured first. And so we want to jump back into our code editor, and what I want to do here is we have two terms that are already set up by default. They're set up. You'll want to modify these for your use, but I went ahead and put them in there as examples of how you could use it. So the first one is email. If the email, basically it will look to find an email address or find the email field in the URL, and if it's there, it will use that value. If it's not, it will set a default value. Out of the box, the default value for email is blank. So if you try to insert the email field into your page and the email doesn't exist on the URL, it's just going to insert a blank space. So that way it doesn't insert something goofy into your content. The next one is something that you'll want to modify for your use, and I just put your keyword in there, and the default for this one is your keyword. So let's go ahead and show you how this works. What I want to do is actually go ahead and grab all of this content, copy it, and then I'm going to go into a page. I've actually got a landing page started here, and I've just got just a basic blank page here with a headline, and I'm going to go ahead and add a new element, and I'm going to add a headline element. And I just want to modify this one. What I want to do is do double curly braces. Say I want to insert the email address into my page. I'm just going to do double curly braces, email, and then double curly braces to close that. And so, and then we can settings, tracking codes, and then in the footer custom tracking, I'd already installed this once, but I'm just going to replace that script with the one that I just copied. I'm going to paste that entire script into the footer custom tracking section. If you've already got scripts in there, if you're already using other CF Pro Tools scripts, just make sure and enter a new line and put it down below or above or whatever, but don't overwrite what you already have or you'll break what was previously working. Just make sure that you add some new space and paste it into your footer custom tracking. We're going to go ahead and click save. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a preview. And what you'll notice is you get a little flash, but that email goes away. It's now blank. But watch the magic here. If we go in and add, we've already got a parameter on this URL called, and these URL parameters start with a question mark. So question, Cashbuster. Cashbuster is the name of one of the parameters. If you want to add a second one, then we do an ampersand. Email equals cfprotools@gmail.com. And then we're going to load that page, and you'll notice now we get cfprotools@gmail.com inserted into the page. Let's say we had another one. We had your keyword in there, right? So let's go back and say we want to add your keyword. So we'll go add this. We're going to add another headline, and we're going to replace this with your keyword. And let's just make a sentence out of this. There we go. And let's say we want this to be bold. This is kind of a cool thing. We can do bold on that. And now let's save this and take a look at it. Now we notice that the default value for your keyword is your keyword. And so it says, thanks for visiting the Your Keyword page. The Your Keyword is bolded, just like you formatted it. So it maintains the formatting. All it does is replace the content. But here's what's even cooler, is if we go in and we add the Your Keyword parameter to the URL and make it, thanks for visiting the CF Pro Tools. Now we get, thanks for visiting the CF Pro Tools page. Please come back. And so that's the kind of the power of this script. That's what you could use it for, is anything that comes in under your URL, you can replace into the content of your page. So hopefully you see the benefit in that. Let's run back through now how to make some updates to the script so that you can use it better for your use. So let's go into our code editor. And what we have here is this terms is called, is actually an object, and it's or we can consider it an array of data. It's probably a simpler way to look at it, but it's actually a JSON data object. And so each one of these, this email and this Your Keyword, those are the terms that we're going to look for on the URL. So those are this and this. So we want to set up anything where you know that you're getting a parameter in on the URL and you want to be able to replace it on the page. We're going to have a value for that. So let's say we wanted to grab the affiliate ID. If somebody drives traffic into our page using the normal ClickFunnels affiliate ID parameter to send that traffic, let's say we want to grab that affiliate ID and put it on the bottom of the page. Similar like a ClickBank puts an affiliate ID down at the bottom of their page. Let's say we want to do that. So let's go ahead, and what we have here is we've already got these two, and we want to add another one. So we want to go to this last, this curly brace right here, just after the Your Keyword. So basically what this is the term, and then we've got another curly brace that opens up, and these are grouped, and this is setting the default value, and that's where that Your Keyword comes from. So we want to add another grouping here. So basically we can just go in and add another comma, and then we can copy this and just paste in another line here, and we're going to put our own term in here, and it's actually affiliate underscore ID, and then the default value we'll just leave blank, or actually we'll put not provided. There we go, and then that's going to be our default. So now we'll copy this and we'll go back into our page and we'll edit our page. And we're going to go ahead and go into tracking codes, and I'm going to take everything out of there because it was just the script I just had. I'm going to go ahead and save this, and let's say we wanted to put a footer down here. We wanted to have a section here, and we want to have one column block, and we want to have, we just want to do, headline text. Actually, let's do this as a text block just to show that how that works. And let's do, go in, open our text editor here, and we just want to put in the affiliate ID was, and then we're going to update, and then we're going to save this page, and then let's do a preview. We'll go back to our preview and we'll just refresh this page, and now we'll notice we get the affiliate ID was not provided, but let's go in now and actually add the affiliate ID to the URL 12345 and load that page. And now we get our email, our keyword, and the affiliate ID was 12345. Hopefully that makes sense. That's how you can use the script. You just want to add your term name and then what the default value is, and you can add as many of these as you want to. I wouldn't overdo it. You don't want to add hundreds because each one of them there is going to go through and check the content for those items. So you may want to do 2 or 3 at the most, but you could add 5 or 6 if you need to. Say if you had first name, last name, email address, phone number, all coming in on the URL, then you could certainly grab those out, but I wouldn't go crazy. So, but hopefully this is useful, and hopefully you can use it with some good power, and let me know what you think. Talk to you soon.